Today we're going to be making a spinner that has the months of the year on it, as well as an adjustable part that says the year. That is going to be, this is the way I did it, with a little bit of so you can slide it, but there's going to be another way at the end if you don't want to do it that way. So what you'll need is your instruction sheet, which has all your steps and your things that you need. The actual paper that has the months of the year spinner guide on it. A paper plate with a hole poked in the middle. I'll have poked the hole out in the middle just to make it simpler for you. A pencil. That's for later. Scissors. Glue to stick the paper onto the plate. Crayons. You can also use markers, colored pencils, whatever you want to use. And then a plastic spinner. This should be provided to you as well. I'll have it in the bag or however it is we get it to you, but it'll be there. So first off, what we're going to do, clear the way, we get to color. So we're going to color the spinner itself. So this is, there's little emblems for each of the months, and they just kind of signify what happens in that month. And we're going to color each of the little symbols. Now, this is how I did it. Again, this is not the way that you have to do it. Nobody has to match what I did. But you want to color each of the little emblems, color whatever you want on here. The coloring, I would keep it inside the circle because that's all that's going to really be there after we're done cutting things out. So however they want to color it is fine. So we're going to take that. This took a minute. All said, this craft ended up taking me about 20 minutes. But once we're done coloring that, we're going to cut out the circle. So we cut that out. Then we are going to cut out the year little slider. Next, we're going to take our pencil, and then we're going to line it up with the center of the pie, and then push that through the middle. That makes a little clean hole, the same size as the hole that's in the plate. It is the same pencil that I used. So we're going to take that, and then we are going to line that up. Actually, we're going to glue the back side of the spinner itself. So we want to make sure we get glue down everywhere so that it sticks. Once that's all glued, we take a pencil, stick it through the middle of the hole, and then we line that up with the hole in the plate, and we push it down. Now I'm using the back side of the plate so that it makes kind of a little more of a bump raised setup instead of it sunk down. But push that all down once it's stuck, and now we're going to put the spinner through. Now I did this backwards, I will fully admit. I recommend starting with the back side, pushing the back side through. It is a larger hole, so you'll push that back side, make it flush with the plate. You see me struggling with it here because I went backwards and then it got paper stuck in it. No, start with the back one. Start with that, push it through, make it flush, and then pop the top spinner part in, and it'll spin freely. Next, this part here is optional. If you want to do it this way, you can. If you don't, there will be an alternate way at the end of the video. So first off, I lined up the size between the numbers so that it would show the whole number. And then on those lines, I cut the plate so that there was 2 horizontal lines. So this, you just snip it, snip it. And then once that first hole is made, you just cut it and widen it up a little bit so that the paper slip can fit through those holes. So widen it out, widen it out. Doesn't have to be perfectly straight. Obviously, I did not make this very scientifically cut. It's just a line, 2 lines. And then you're going to take the slip and then push that through the bottom hole, or whichever one, it doesn't matter which side, but you push one through the bottom and one through the top so that the part that is left showing is the current year. This is just fun. I mean, it's 2021 right now, so we're going to make it show 2021, but you can change it to be different years, and that's that. So that is the completed spinner itself. But like I said, I'm going to show you just another method you can do for the year. If you want to do it instead, you can always cut the 2021 out of the strip and then glue that onto the top of the spinner itself as well. If you want to do it something that's a little safer, a little less crazy cuts. But there we have it. That is the months of the year.